Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Undead Unluck episode number 3 reaction. Alright, so today's video I will be making the discussion section a bit shorter than usual. I'm a bit busy, so yeah, from next episode onwards it'll go back to the normal length. So the previous episode we get to meet the organization that is Union. It seems like they will probably be the potential antagonists, but at the same time I don't know, like we did get to see that Andy and Fuko are actually planning to join it, so I'm not really sure if we can call them the antagonistic, like the enemies of this show or something. I'm not really sure, but let's wait and see what happens. And yeah, so we met two characters. One of them was unavoidable. We were able to defeat him, but the other guy we weren't able to defeat him. We don't even know what his power is, what his name is, but he seemed pretty impressed by us, by Fuko and like Andy. So he was like, all right, I'm going to give you a task. If you're able to defeat one of our people, a new seat will become empty, so you can join then. So I'm guessing now we're going to do that. So let's see what happens in this episode. This is episode number 3. Let's begin. I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it to whichever is your preference, and let's get started. Right, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. What is that? (1970) isolation facility. Oh wait, is this like Andy's past or something? When he was captured and kept as like a... Happy birthday, Gene. Okay, well, this is an interesting place. That's an hourglass. All right. Okay, so this opening is really good. I actually, like, when I watched it in the previous video, reacted to it, I watched it for the first time. I didn't really understand, but after replaying it a few more times, I love this opening now. I've at least heard this opening, I don't know how many times, like at least 50 to 60 times within 1 week. I feel like that's a bit over exaggerating. At least 20 times. That's how good this is. Like, wow, I like when I first reacted to this, to the episode 2, and I heard this opening, I didn't really feel... I was like, okay, it's quite a good song, but but then I kept watching it, and kept playing it. Yeah, this is amazing. And I feel like this opening nails the visuals and the music. They sync it like perfectly. This part from here, you can see this part, the way the clap sounds happen and the visual syncing to it, perfect. It fits perfectly with the opening, the visuals. Like, it's so good, this opening. All right, let's see what happens. What? 2020, okay. Late night. Wait, she's on top of a satellite? What? Is she seasick? Oh no, never mind. Right. Oh my god. Oh no. Hey yo! What? Damn, you're dodging them bullets? Okay. Yeah, it's regeneration as well. Yeah. Oh. Oh my god. Punch the helicopter. I don't think so. Yeah, those are probably small fries. Hmm. The big ones. Yeah, okay. Oh. Ah. Okay. Invisible barriers. This girl, we saw her. Oh wow, that's interesting. Okay. Yeah, well, obviously. All right. Okay. Oh my god. No, that's just um oh my god. Wow. Okay. Whoa! Right. She has a fang. You know what do you call them? You know those one fangs that anime characters have? How to use my unlock. Yeah, you just got submerged in water. Where's Fuko? Fuko, isn't it? Wait, she sunk that? Yeah. Damn. Okay, his so. Oh wait. Whoa, that is crazy. Yeah, his applications of his undead is interesting. Uh. Huh. Yep. Wait, what? Put your hand. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh boy. Well, nothing we can do about it now. Yeah. For the unluck. Yeah, he touched her. Okay. True. That is true. Okay. Ah, gate personal one arbitrarily. Ah, okay, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, that bolt? Or no? Oh, he touched her. Okay, there you go. Ah! Um, well, unluck is coming. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh! Yeah. Bingo! Whoa. Oh! Okay, that's cool. Ah. Wow. Damn. Just nabbed a hijacked an airplane mid-air. Hmm. Obviously, he realized what's going to happen because there's only one thing that could that boat underneath. So it worked out. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Well, both are important. Okay. Nice. Oh my god! Hey! Is it unluck? Because of the unluck? No, I doubt that was because of the unluck because he's not technically touching her. Yeah. It was deliberate. That was not unluck. Using his legs, 5 point line. Oh! Damn! Three, four. Wait, wasn't that four? Did I make a mistake? Anyways. Oh wow, we're already in our location. Okay. Clearest, oldest freshwater lake. Ah. Hmm. Yes. Probably. But she's afraid. Oh, I guess that's true. That's true. I just saw his sword is still in his. Is it okay to leave her alone like that? Hmm. I don't know. I don't think. Damn. Wait, what? Oh, they're gonna have food. All right. Right. How? Like. No, I'm in Russia. Wow. Oh my god. Yeah. Just. Oh boy. True. Oh no, is this? Oh, that's her. That girl. Isn't it? I think so. Yeah, that's her. You can see her fang. Yeah? Yeah? Oh yeah, true. Oh, what about those? Oh wow, that's nice. Hmm. Oh. Thoughts, emotion. Hmm. Alright, that was her. I'm pretty sure this is her, the one who was on the satellite. You know, her fang and everything, it's identical. Her hair color and all. No, they've been little lucky because of her, you know, beanie. It's written, yeah. Changing and unchanging. That's a way of looking at it. But at the same time, I guess you could say, oh, wow. You can say that, wow, okay, that's pretty philosophical. Hmm. Where is Andy? He went out. What the hell? Dude, he's. Alright, look, let's look at it. She said she's not good, but I feel like she was probably being humble. Let's see. Okay. Oh my god! Wait, she oh, oh wow. That's pretty beautiful. Those are stars, I'm guessing? Oh. Hmm. That's why she likes things that changes. Damn. Hmm. Hmm. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. Right. Age has finally caught up. Yeah, she can make. I think Andy said like invisible, like what did she? Invisible like barriers or something. Yeah, she made like a whole barrier. Wow, that's crazy. Oh, there you go. Finally, he's here. Did. Oh, her name is Gina, not Jeannie. Okay. Wait. Yay! Yeah. Whoa. Wait, what? Oh, she's making more. Oh my god! What in the. Oh, she's the target as well. Um. Yeah, alright. Okay. Okay. Right. Oh, the ending is so good as well. Both the opening and the ending. I feel like this is probably the best opening and ending of this season. I would say that Fear and ending is pretty damn good as well. So I don't know, but I absolutely love these two and opening and endings. Hmm. Okay, is that it? Or that's something? No, that's it. Wow. All right, that was this episode. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to keep the discussion section Excuse me. I'm going to keep the discussion section a little bit shorter today because I'm a bit busy. I have to leave after this. So yeah, overall, here in this episode we get to meet the newest character, or like this person who Andy already had a history with, and she is apparently the person who is the most troublesome, at least like out of the people that he was thinking about. She's the one who has the ability to make like invisible barriers or something like that, I think. And which obviously makes it easy to completely isolate, like we saw, she cut off Andy's head, isolated it inside like a little ball, like kind of barrier she made, and obviously you cannot regenerate like that, like since she's completely like like blocked it off like that. So yeah, all right, so let's see. First of all, in the beginning, I need to check this part out. We get to see a scene where Andy is in an union isolation facility, and there's a little girl, I think, who comes. Obviously that's her, isn't it? Gina, yeah, that's her name. She's pretty young here, which kind of makes sense because Andy has been, like Andy's quite a long time, like like he's quite old. He's like, I think like 100 years or something. That's his age. So Gina here at this point being young makes sense because now she's like an adult. You can see. So yeah, but the thing is, one thing I don't understand. He says that he was captured by Gina. Then the scene we saw where Gina had captured him shows that Gina is an adult at that time. But this flashback shows Gina when she was little. So how does that work? Also, another thing. Union Isolation Facility Room 1859. That's the date, I'm guessing, or is that like a... Wait a minute, let me check. No, 1970. Okay, thank God. I was like 987. No, 18. Wait a minute, let me check again. Okay, 1859. It's the same number that's on his chest, isn't it? 1859. I was thinking this 1859 is actually the date, but no, it's not. It wouldn't make sense if this is the date. This is the number of the room, I'm guessing, and the date is actually the one that we saw before, which was 1970, I think. Wait, let me check. Yeah, 1970. That was the date when that scene was being shown, I'm guessing, and 18, that number was the isolation room number. So it would properly align, the time would properly align if the date was 1970, because Gina at that time looked like she was, I don't know, like 13 or 14 years old or something. So if she was 13 or 14 years old at that time in 1970, now it's 2020, I think, isn't it? I think that's what they wrote. Wait a minute, let me check. Let me quickly check. There's a section, then where is that part? August 4th, late night. Yeah, you see, yeah, 2020. So the current time here is 2020. What happened in that flashback was 1970. So 70 plus, okay, 7, yeah, 30, 50. 50. If Gina at that time was like 10 years old or something, I'm guessing, we saw she was quite little then. Gina is 60 years old now. She doesn't look 60 years old. She looks like a high schooler or something. What? Like, what the hell? Alright. Again, this is completely my guess. I'm guessing that 1970 was the date when that happened, when we saw that little Gina over there. And I'm just assuming that that was her. That's definitely her. With the beret and everything, you can see. That's her. So that was her then, 1970. So now she's like at least 60 years old. She doesn't look 60. And I think that's why she said like, oh, maybe the age is catching up to me. There was like a certain line, that's what she said while he came across, like, Andy. She was like, oh, the age is catching up to me. So, okay, interesting. Another thing, you can see that Andy probably had a pretty good. Oh no, wait, the thing that I was talking about. When did that scene happen then? When Gina captured him, you saw that scene where she captured him in a ball. That's definitely not what happened in the first flashback scene of this episode. 1970, Gina was a little kid, and I'm guessing after that probably Andy tried to run away or something from this facility, and that is when Gina captured him and probably brought him back again. I think that's what happened, because it doesn't make sense, because in the little scene where Andy said that Gina's the one who captured me, we see that scene where Gina was like an adult. So it wouldn't make sense if that happened before the first scene. The first scene in 1970 happened before Gina was a little kid, probably then, and Andy probably had a good relationship with Gina. That he wrote, like, he cut his hand and wrote "Happy Birthday, Gina," and Gina was like looking at the whole thing. Like both of them seemed pretty happy. And then after that, I'm guessing down the line, after Gina became an adult, like I think like maybe like 30 or 40 years of age when she was, Andy probably tried to run away from this facility. And Gina was the one who captured him and brought him back, I'm guessing. That's that scene where we see Gina with Andy in her hand. And then after that, I'm guessing Andy again ran away. And after that, he made Foucault. And now Gina's again trying to capture him, I'm thinking. So something like that is going on, as far as I could understand. I might be wrong though, it's something that I'm just guessing at this point. So let's wait and see. Either way, right. Okay, so other than that, this episode was, again, here we get to see quite a few interesting things. Andy realizes how to properly bend the rules and make use of Foucault's unluck. So he says that, okay, you know what? I'm going to go to that part and I'm going to read it. Just a second. Like, he explains it in a pretty interesting way. Where is that part? Okay, first of all, they were on that boat, and then that boat gets attacked by Gina, I'm guessing, and the boat falls down, and he like rescues Foucault. All that happens, and he sees that there's another little ship or boat underneath, and there's a wreckage. So he comes up with an idea. So his idea is, obviously, since she did like heart massages and stuff, he touched Foucault directly, so unluck is going to come. But now he knows how to properly like twist the whole thing and make it like useful for him. So what he did is, like, he said that, okay, here we go, I'm going to read this part. All your previous strokes of unluck were phenomena that utilize things around you, right? But what about the lightning bolt from the haircut, or the meteorite from the peck on the cheek? Obviously that's not something that's just beside him or anything. That's something, they use things from, very far away. So normal unluck that gets triggered by just touching her skin is probably something that happens from, like, in the surroundings, and maybe to that person. For example, her grandfather, maybe, her grandfather got a little sprain in the in the leg, I'm guessing, because she was afraid of her grandfather. That's why the affection level was not that much, so it sparked a little bit of an unluck. And but this makes me think, what about their parents? Their parents, nothing from the surroundings got attracted. The plane blew up. What about that then? We saw the engine, like, it blew up. How does that work then? Like, as Andy says, as he theorized, and Andy's theory makes sense, things from far away get forcibly pulled in. So what about her parents then? Nothing got forcibly pulled. The engines exploded. How? Okay, not really sure about that. But normal unluck attracts things from the nearby, I'm guessing. However, stuff like hardcore unluck, like when she kissed him in the cheek, and when like the haircut, anything that she values highly, and that attracts things from far, far away, like the meteorite, the lightning strike. Why did these two things happen, you ask? That's because the haircut and the kiss and things you have great personal value for, and the materials needed for strokes of unluck proportionate to those values weren't nearby. There you go. It makes sense. Obviously, like beside me, we have like small little things. It wouldn't like amount to a big unluck. So what they do, they try to like bring in stuff which have like a bigger, which is proportionate to the value of the thing that she did to the other person, like a kiss, a haircut. These are very valuable to her. So proportionate to that, anything proportionate to that gets attracted, like the meteorite, the lightning, stuff like that. Right, that makes sense. Okay. Foucault's like, this is just breaking down my views on Rome. Okay, for this one, I found a source that will produce a stroke of unluck proportionate to the value, which was the wreckage underneath. And he's like, yeah, we can manipulate this whole thing to make the situation like easy and more more better for us, and we can use these we can plan ahead, basically. He says, if my hunch is right, it's going to be a doozy. And yeah, exactly, that's what happens. Foucault realized that he touched her directly. And then she also says like, oh, I actually did mouth to mouth. And yeah, the whole wreckage blows up. Yeah, and it just... Okay. Oh, I just realized, I think I just realized the question that I asked before, the plane, what about the plane? Since I think Andy's question, Andy's explanation in itself answers my question. What I said is since stuff from outside got attracted, what about the plane then their parents were in? I think, like Andy says, if there's nothing proportionate of value beside you, then only things from the far away will get attracted. But I guess the plane in itself was a very big thing, that whole thing. The value was proportional to the kiss that she gave her parents. So that is why nothing from the outside needed to be attracted here. Nothing from that outside needed to be attracted here, because there was already a thing of proportionate value there. So the plane just blew up. Just like this situation where we had a proportionate thing underneath us, that is the wreckage. So that blew up. Nothing needed to be attracted because there was already something there from the beginning. Yeah, I think that's what happened. I think that's the answer to my previous question that I asked. Yeah. So there you go. Like before that, the two other things, there wasn't any proportionate value stuff. That's why the meteorite and the lightning strike had to come down. But this time we had the wreckage, and in the airport during her parents, that whole situation, we had the airplane. So those two, okay, that makes sense. So you can see Andy then goes and hijacks that plane in mid-air, and then they reach Russia. So he does like a 5-step landing thing, which kind of he messes up in the end. But he's a zombie. It works out. Not zombie, but undead. It works out. So they're in Lake Baikal, and he's like, all right, you just go and have fun. I'll bring a few of my buddies. And he's off, and yeah. And then Foucault gets to meet this girl, Gina, I think. And now I'm going to talk about Gina here. A few things we can see. First of all, Gina talked with Foucault a little bit, and she's painting, and she lets Gina paint, Foucault paint as well. Not only that, Gina asks a question to Foucault. She says that, what do you think is more valuable, changeable things or unchangeable things? And she says, according to me, where is that part? I prefer unchangeable things. Okay, she calls a little luck because of her, the beanie. Alright. So she says I prefer unchangeable things. Isn't it amazing for something to stay exactly the same? Oh no, wait, just a minute. Personally, I like the stuff that doesn't change. Not tied down or swayed by anyone. Isn't it amazing for something to stay exactly the same? That's why I like art. It is unchanged. You can capture the ever-changing world and make it unchangeable. I think that's what she said, which is kind of interesting because like there's a lot of things to think about the stuff that she says here. First of all, her, her way of looking at the world, where she says like, oh, I like unchangeable things, and that is why I guess she likes Andy so much, because I guess Andy is unchangeable in a way, if you think about it like that, because he's a undead. He never dies, so he'll always remain like this. He's never going to die. He's never going to change. That kind of thing. Or he's never going to grow. I guess I think like his age has also like stopped, isn't it? I think so, because I'm pretty sure he looks the same like he looked 10 to 20 years ago. So that is also unchanged. And it's kind of interesting, because there was a section where she says something about like, oh, you'll come back to me again, Andy, or something like that, which shows that like what she says here, like unchangeable things. Andy for her is unchangeable, because he's someone that would never change. And I guess that is why he asked Foucault, what do you prefer, changeable or unchangeable things? And if you think about it like that, you could say that Foucault's probably that change that's going to change Andy. So maybe since she doesn't, she likes unchangeable things, she's maybe not happy about the fact that Foucault's being the change that changes Andy as well. Like Foucault says that Andy was the change for her. Like he gave her so many different experiences and everything. But at the same time, it's vice versa, I think, because you could say that Foucault's also bringing change in Andy as well. So both are making each other change in a better way, I guess. And while Gina is someone who prefers something to stay unchangeable, and that's why probably she likes Andy so much, or something like that. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking too much into it. I don't know. Like that's what it seemed like. Yeah, but okay. So here she asked her the question, what do you think? And she's like, okay, let me give me a little bit of time. So she sketches draws the picture. It was a beautiful picture she drew, with little stars and everything she gave. And she's like, oh, I just gave the moonlit moon friends, because I thought that the moon was lonely. And then he says like, oh, about a question, I have an answer. For the longest time, I couldn't change. It was hard to me that I wanted to die, but then I met Andy, and yeah, through all of the crazy stuff that we went through, he helped me change, and that is why I think I was able to draw with you today, because I was able to change, and I appreciate having someone who changes me and changing. And she's like, oh, so beautiful and naive, and she's like, despite being all of these things, your words still resonate with me. Perhaps age has finally caught up to me. So she's like, yeah, you know what? I do like, unchangeable things, but your words actually very much impressed me. That's kind of surprising. I didn't think it would resonate with me so much, even though I'm of completely opposite opinion to you. And that's why she's like, maybe age has finally caught up to me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's like 60 or something years old, because in the flashback in 1970 she was a kid, so it would make sense. Now it's 2020, she's probably at least 50 to 60 years old. So but she looks like a high schooler, so yeah, maybe we'll get an explanation about what's up with that. Either way, and she literally makes a barrier and brings up the whole. It's crazy, the water, since it's a a little barrier kind of thing, the excess water is spilling, and it's looking so beautiful, as if it's a waterfall in mid-air. That's crazy. And then Andy comes in and they start the battle, and yeah, so Andy's like, Foucault's like, wait, is this the same girl? And he's like, yeah, this is the chick who nabbed my ass 50 years ago. Oh wait, no. Oh wait, so what? Okay, I made a mistake again. That was the scene 50 years ago, and 50 years ago we saw the same scene where Gina was outside that place, and he was writing oh, happy birthday, Gina. But I felt like she seemed little when in that scene, so that's why I thought she was little and she grew. But maybe not then. Maybe because she was kneading like this. Maybe that's why I thought that she looked a lot smaller than she looks here in this scene, where we see her grabbing Andy's head. Maybe she was like kneeling like this. That's why she looks smaller than she. That's probably it. Okay, so I was wrong then. That happened then. Like he captured him 50 years ago, and then that scene happened where he wrote "Happy Birthday" or something like that. I don't know. You know what? Let's wait. I'm sure I'll get my answers next episode. Um, so yeah, in the end, Gina says like, "Oh, send my beret. I'm gonna play with them until my scan is done." And this part is crazy. I love this part where she makes like steps and the water, excess water, like flows down. Again, it looks like a waterfall, and she starts coming down. And she's like, "Oh, you're the one who's gonna kill me, Andy-chan?" You know. Doesn't call him Andy though. He calls him Dead. No, what does he call her? She call him. Wait a minute. Dead the Chin. Yeah, dead. Okay. Dead and Luck. She calls them Dead and Luck. So yeah, interesting. She says in the end that so you'll have to change me, while she says that she doesn't. She prefers unchangeable things. So obviously she herself is unchangeable. So she's like, yeah, you know what, Fuko, you like things change that you like change in itself. So you'll have to change me if you want to, like defeat me. And yeah, all right. Okay, I'm gonna go back a little bit. I think there was like a certain scene where she said something. I'm gonna read that section again. Where's that part? Where she talks about Andy? In like she was like on the satellite, on top of a satellite or something. Okay, here she says a few things. Where is that part? Where she says something about Andy? I cannot find it. Oh, here we go. I found it. Right, you just don't change. There you go. A lot of things like about change and unchange, as she says. After all, you. Oh, I think I just realized. Maybe her name is something like Unchanged or something. It might be. It must be. She's talking about like unchanging a lot. So it must be something like that. Like someone mentioned in the comments that all the names in the union are very simple. It has like un in them. And then like something about their power. It's very self-explanatory. So maybe her name is something like unchangeable or unchanged or something like that. You know. She says like you are the only man in the world that I was able to love. Um okay. I know you'll be fine given how you never change. You make your way back to me. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, that's the thing. Like I said, since Andy is an undead, he doesn't change, and that's why she's so fascinated with him. So okay, that's interesting. So there you go. Like we'll see this battle next episode, and yeah, let's see. I have still a few questions in my head. Like I said, I don't like So did he like she capture him, and in 1970, I'm guessing, and was that a scene after that where we see Andy writing "Happy Birthday, Gina"? I think so. It must be. But the thing is that's actually like making throwing me off is like if she's the one who captured him, why would Andy like break his finger, cut his finger, and write "Happy Birthday, Gina" with his own blood? Unless and until you have a good relation with the other person, you wouldn't do that. So someone who caught him and brought him to that organization like doing tests on him, why would Andy write something like that for someone like her? That's what I'm thinking. That's what's throwing me off. And that's why I said I thought at the beginning that happened before she captured him. That's why their relationship was probably good, and then that happened, and now but like if someone captured you like that and brought them to the organization, he himself said, Andy said that they did a lot of tests on me and stuff, which would obviously is not a good thing. So someone who captures you and brings to that place, and if you're experimented on like that, why would you write "Happy Birthday" and wish happy birthday to her? wouldn't you be bitter towards her? Like, that's what I'm trying to think, and that's what is kind of throwing me off now. Like, I don't understand that part. But let's wait for the next episode. I'm sure they'll all answer all my questions probably in the upcoming few episodes. So let's see. So that is it. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm cutting this short. Like I said, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. And that's it. Yeah, so thank you for watching, everyone. I'll see you guys next week with another episode of Undead Unluck. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.